Hello, so today we're going to talk about the brand new update that just dropped on us this morning, and we're going to go through some of the important stuff. I'm sure that many of you guys have realized that we do have this new Chaos Elite Dungeon mode, and it is mainly to farm for secondary weapon emblem shots and also Rubians, but I would say Rubians a rare drop because I did 7 rounds of CED in total on 3 characters and I didn't get a single Rubian. And you can actually craft these scrolls through alchemy. And so there's actually a total of 10 different kind of emblem potentials, and these are the 10 of them. And these are the stats for the various emblems. So if you are using a USW, you can only enhance to level 3 and legendary at level 4 and mythic at level 5. So as you can see, level 5 gives the best stats, so obviously using MSW is the best. However, I would like to say that the enhanced success rate is actually much lower than the normal emblem enhanced success rate. And as you can see, level 1 to level 2 has a success rate of only 40%. To change the emblem, you will have to craft a special scroll in alchemy, and basically you're using different other SWs that already have an emblem on it as a folder. And so if you're using a level 1 USW, that would give about 15% increase. And so the higher the rank and the higher the enhancement, you can actually get a higher increase in the percent. And that can stack up to 100%, I believe. Another good thing is that if you do change the emblem, you can actually retain the level of enhancement that the item already has. Okay, so back to the game. So to find a dungeon, you just go to the Elite Dungeon and you realize that there is a Chaos version. And just click on it and you'll see the dungeon. And there is actually a level requirement of 190 and also a Star Force requirement of 175. This is how the emblem shots look like. To buy extra CED tickets, you can actually go to CS and purchase them for 300 diamonds per ticket, and also you can buy up to 3 of them every day. I get an average of 20 shots per run, so if you're buying these CED tickets every day, you can get 160 shots in 2 days. And you really only need 150 shots to craft one of the emblem scrolls. There is also a new burning event, which is really awesome because you can actually burn a character all the way to level 200, and you can actually use that to train your alternates to get the V matrix. The only thing to note is that if you do delete your burning character, you cannot select a new burning character. And if you do have any elixir potions that grants you extra levels, they do not work with this burning event. So I'm guessing if you use them, you don't actually gain an extra level for that. Okay, so back to new guild events. As you can tell, the user interface have already changed. There are also new guild activities, and that includes Campfire, Maple Tree. Maple Tree basically gives EXP or drop rate, and a Campfire can be used to make food buff that grants damage. And also there's this new guild attribute, and as you can tell, they no longer buff Chaos Expedition. Instead, they do buff for RA and Commander contents, which is really good and more usable. However, the buffs are only for MA and PA increase, which is probably not significant in increasing your damage. The level 7 guild attribute still gives the same amount of stats, and that would either be 5% FD or 250k MDC. There is also this new Kinship Ring, which grants you extra 5% party EXP per person that's wearing it in your party. So if you do have 5 people wearing it in your party, you get an extra of 25% party EXP. And to find this specific ring, you just go to Guild Shop, and it's under the Upgrade Guild Shop, VIP 2. And this ring only lasts 30 days after buying it, and it costs a hefty amount of 70k GP. So it's probably not very sustainable unless your guild is mostly high rank for all the contents, or if you don't use the guild points for buying buffs. And this is the new guild UI, and there is a new guild activity tab which you can access your campfire and maple tree. Yeah, so you can actually upgrade them using mesos or diamonds. I would probably say that the guild accountant, the maple tree, or the campfire are the ones that probably should be upgraded first. There is also the character burninator event, which you can actually get a 100% EXP buff for 5 minutes every time you use this. So another thing that Nexon did was that they actually removed the cooldown or the re-entry time of commanders and RA. So currently I am in Hot Magnus, and if you go back to the menu and you look, there is actually no re-entry waiting time, and that is pretty good. And we're going to try the Chaos RA, and right now I am currently in Chaos Bonbon. So similarly, if you go back to the menu, you realize that there is no cooldown for the Chaos Bonbon. Finally, I would actually like to say that I am no longer playing in Scania. That's because I've actually started playing a bit of World of Warcraft, and I'm actually waiting for Diablo Immortal to come out, which I probably may post videos. And I know how a lot of people say that Diablo Immortal is pretty pay to win, but I'm still very much interested to actually try it out, and I'm gonna show you guys when I actually do. And that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you do have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. So for those of you who do not know what's Diablo Immortal, I will just end off the video by showing you guys the thriller.